Welcome to Dreamy Decor, where we help you create beautiful, budget-friendly spaces with soul and charm. Today, we're diving into a heartfelt trend that blends the warmth of rustic design with a delicate touch of Grandmacore. If you love lace curtains, heirloom treasures, and cozy textures, you're in for a treat. Our goal is to show you how to bring the comforts of yesteryear into your home without sacrificing modern convenience. We'll explore how florals, wicker, vintage pieces, and soft lighting can make any space feel timeless. This is more than decor. It's about creating a home that tells your story. So grab a warm cup of tea, settle into your favorite chair, and join us on this comforting design journey. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment letting us know your favorite Grandmacore detail. Let's make nostalgia new again together. Flowers have always been at the heart of Grandmacore style, adding a touch of nature and softness to every room. Vintage florals, with their delicate patterns and faded hues, bring a sense of nostalgia and warmth to any space. Whether on fabric, wallpaper, or upholstery, these blooms evoke memories of simpler times. Incorporating floral designs into your rustic home can be done in so many ways. From soft bedding adorned with pastel roses to vintage floral curtains, these timeless pieces make any room feel cozy and welcoming. The key is to mix the old with the new, creating a relaxed and inviting atmosphere. Add florals to furniture, throw pillows, or even frame botanical prints to carry the theme through every corner of your home. These vintage-inspired accents are the perfect way to add personality to a room while keeping it grounded in a rustic, homey vibe. Lace and linens are quintessential elements of Grandmacore style, bringing a delicate vintage touch to any home. Lace tablecloths, doilies, and sheer curtains add an air of sophistication and warmth, creating a homey yet elegant atmosphere. These pieces are not only visually appealing but also carry a sense of nostalgia, recalling times when every detail was lovingly crafted. Linens, too, have a timeless beauty that complements the rustic aesthetic. Soft, breathable fabrics like cotton and linen sheets, table runners, and napkins provide a cozy contrast to more rugged materials like wood and wicker. These natural textiles bring a comforting, grounded feel to your space while still maintaining an elevated charm. Incorporate these elements into your home by layering lace with rustic wooden furniture or adding linen pillows to a cozy armchair. These textures balance beauty and practicality, offering both warmth and visual delight. With lace and linens, your home will feel like a peaceful retreat, filled with nostalgia and timeless elegance. Wicker and wood are the foundation of any rustic-inspired home, and they blend beautifully with the soft, nostalgic elements of Grandmacore. Wicker baskets, chairs, and storage units bring texture and functionality to a room, while wood accents such as shelves, tables, and beams add a natural, earthy feel. These materials evoke a sense of timelessness, perfect for creating a warm, inviting atmosphere. Wicker furniture is especially popular for its vintage appeal, adding both charm and practicality to spaces. Whether it's a wicker chair by the window or a storage basket tucked in a cozy corner, this material offers a sense of homeliness that makes any room feel welcoming. Paired with wooden pieces, wicker accents create a harmonious balance of old-world warmth and rustic beauty. To achieve a cozy, lived-in look, incorporate wicker and wood throughout your home. Use wood as the main structure of your furniture, while adding wicker details for texture and visual interest. These natural materials are not only timeless but also incredibly versatile, making them the perfect addition to a Grandmacore-inspired space. Antiques have always been an essential part of Grandmacore style, not just for their sentimental value but for their practical use. Every antique piece tells a story, adding layers of history and character to your home. From vintage lamps to old trunks and sideboards, these items serve as both functional decor and timeless treasures that connect the past with the present. When incorporating antiques into your rustic space, the key is to choose items that not only add charm but also have a purpose. A beautiful antique dresser can double as storage, while a vintage lamp provides both light and character. Mixing these purposeful pieces with other rustic elements creates a space that feels lived in, warm, and full of history. Antiques don't need to be just decorative. They should enhance the functionality of your home. Consider using vintage pieces for everyday use, an antique armoire for extra clothing storage, or a vintage cabinet to display cherished heirlooms. By blending antiques with modern functionality, you create a balanced and nostalgic living environment that's both practical and beautiful. Soft lighting is essential in creating the warm, inviting ambience that Grandmacore and rustic interiors are known for. Instead of harsh overhead lights, think about using table lamps, sconces, and vintage light fixtures that cast a gentle glow. These soft light sources enhance the vintage, cozy atmosphere that defines the style, making a room feel like a comforting embrace. Lamps with soft fabric shades or warm Edison bulbs provide just the right amount of light to highlight the beauty of your vintage furniture and decor. The key is to layer your lighting to avoid a sterile, overly lit space. Combining different light sources, such as a mix of ambient, task, and accent lighting, creates a dynamic and calming atmosphere. A touch of soft lighting on a lace-covered table, or illuminating a wicker chair by the window, adds life and charm to your Grandmacore-inspired space. These lighting choices not only enhance the room's aesthetic, but also make your home feel welcoming and lived in. So when decorating, don't forget to focus on lighting as an important element of your nostalgic, rustic retreat. Displaying heirlooms in your home is an effective way to blend nostalgia with rustic charm. These cherished family treasures, whether they are old quilts, antique clocks, or vintage china, add a sense of personal history to your decor. By showcasing these items, you honor the past while integrating them into your home's design. The careful display of such heirlooms creates a meaningful, curated atmosphere. Consider incorporating heirlooms into everyday spaces, perhaps a vintage mirror above the mantel, or a collection of old photographs framed on a gallery wall. These pieces not only enhance your home's aesthetic, but also tell the unique story of your family. This mixture of personal artifacts and rustic decor creates a space full of warmth and history. A key to displaying heirlooms effectively is finding the right balance between showcasing the items and maintaining a cohesive, organized design. It's essential to place them thoughtfully so they complement other pieces in the room while remaining the focal point of attention. Whether it's a vintage teapot on a shelf or an antique chair in a corner, each heirloom adds a special touch of character and warmth to your space. Pastel colors are a hallmark of the Grandmacore aesthetic, bringing a sense of calm and warmth to rustic spaces. Soft shades of lavender, mint green, powder blue, and pale pink add a gentle, nostalgic vibe to any room. These muted tones create an inviting, serene atmosphere, perfect for those looking to evoke a sense of timeless elegance. Pastels can be easily integrated into bedding, curtains, or accent walls, softening the rough textures of rustic wood and vintage elements. Incorporating pastels into your rustic home decor helps to balance out the earthier tones typically found in such spaces. Imagine a soft lavender throw draped over a weathered wicker chair or pale pink cushions on a vintage sofa. These delicate hues add a layer of tranquility while complementing the more grounded, rustic elements like exposed wood beams and antique furniture. key to using pastels effectively in your Grandmacore-inspired space is subtlety. You don't need to overwhelm the room with bold pastel colors. Instead, let these soft hues act as accents. A pastel-painted vase, a light blue tablecloth, or pastel floral pattern pillows can create a beautiful contrast against deeper, more neutral tones. The end result is a home that feels both cozy and elegantly understated. A cottagecore-inspired kitchen embraces the nostalgic and rustic elements that Grandmacore loves, combining vintage style with practical functionality. Picture open shelving adorned with mismatched vintage teacups, handcrafted wooden utensils, and enamelware pitchers. The heart of a home, the kitchen can be transformed into a charming, welcoming space that feels like a step back in time, yet remains functional for everyday life. Incorporating soft pastels into your kitchen, whether in the form of pastel-painted cabinetry, floral tea towels, or delicate china, adds a gentle, feminine touch. The key is to keep the space light and airy, mixing rustic wood elements with these softer tones to create a balanced and inviting environment. Think of a farmhouse sink paired with floral patterned dishcloths or vintage canisters lining a wooden countertop. Lighting plays a crucial role in achieving that cozy cottagecore kitchen atmosphere. Natural light streaming through the windows highlights the charming details of your vintage kitchenware, while soft pendant lighting above the work areas creates a warm, welcoming glow. The end result is a space that feels rooted in tradition, where every detail, from the rustic shelves to the pastel mugs, evokes a sense of nostalgia and homeliness. Layering cozy textures is one of the easiest ways to bring warmth and comfort into your Grandmacore-inspired home. Think of soft knitted throws draped over armchairs, fluffy area rugs beneath your feet, and plush cushions piled on vintage sofas. The idea is to create a tactile experience, where each fabric invites you to touch and relax, making the space feel both inviting and intimate. Incorporating multiple textures in your home adds visual interest while maintaining a sense of comfort. Mix chunky knit blankets with velvet cushions, or combine linen curtains with wicker baskets for a rustic touch. Each texture brings its own unique character, creating a space that's rich in both style and comfort. Soft woolen throws over a wicker armchair, or a plush rug under a wooden coffee table can transform a room from plain to cozy. A key to layering textures effectively is ensuring that each piece complements the others. Balance softer fabrics with more rustic materials like jute, linen, or wicker. For instance, you could layer a soft pastel floral quilt over a rough-hewn wooden bench, or place a vintage lace tablecloth over a reclaimed wood dining table. This combination of rustic charm and tactile luxury is essential in creating the cozy, nostalgic feeling of a Grandmacore home. Garden-inspired accents are a natural extension of the Grandmacore aesthetic, evoking feelings of tranquility and nostalgia. Incorporating elements like floral patterned vases, potted plants, and garden tools into your rustic home creates a seamless connection between the indoors and the outdoors. These items not only bring nature's beauty into your space, but also help infuse it with life and color, enhancing the warmth and charm of your decor. To achieve a cohesive garden-inspired look, focus on vintage-inspired planters and containers. Think of old terracotta pots, rustic watering cans, or hand-painted ceramic vases that house lush greenery. These accents pair beautifully with floral arrangements or trailing ivy, creating a soft, natural feel. Placing plants in charming spots like windowsills or alongside heirloom furniture pieces will complete the look. Beyond the plants themselves, small garden-themed decor items like vintage botanical prints or hand-woven baskets add a rustic flair to your home. A vintage watering can be placed on a side table, or a hand-painted flower pot can serve as an eye-catching feature. These thoughtful accents create an atmosphere of serenity and timeless beauty, drawing inspiration from nature while remaining functional and full of personality. As we wrap up this journey through blending Grandmacore with rustic style, it's clear that creating a space filled with nostalgic charm is all about layering textures, embracing vintage treasures, and letting nature's beauty shine. Whether it's through delicate lace curtains, vintage heirlooms, or garden-inspired accents, the essence of this style lies in its timeless, comforting warmth. This look transcends trends and offers a peaceful escape into a world of simpler times. Remember, the magic of Grandmacore is in the details. It's the hand-me-downs that tell stories, the mismatched florals that feel like home, and the cozy, tactile textures that invite you to relax and stay a while. By incorporating these elements into your home, you're not only honoring tradition but creating a space that reflects your unique personality and your love for nostalgia. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Grandmacore and rustic design. If you found these ideas inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I'd love to hear how you're blending these beautiful styles into your own home. Until next time, keep decorating with heart and soul.